over the river and through the wood. To find my mom we go. I don't know. Okay.
What did she do to This doesn't add up. Sobek couldn't have been my mother. She lived ages ago.
Yes.
All this searching and I'm still no closer.
That's your reaction to everything you've just learned? To whine like a spoiled child?
She's literally only in this to figure out who her mom is, okay?
Face to face.
As you wish. Do you really have no idea how monumental are the discoveries you just made, Aloy? I expected more of you.
So, you have a face. Got a name to go with it?
Of all the questions you could ask right now, that's the one you choose.
Dude, she's 19.
I've spent decades searching the ruins of the old ones, trying to solve the mystery of what happened to them. For years, I've suspected that feral robots destroyed their civilization, but I could never confirm it. And in minutes, you uncover more ancient knowledge than I have in a lifetime. And what you want to know is my name. Sylens. That's my name.
Sylens.
Now, why don't you try asking another question?
His name is Sylens.
Something less trivial.
Okay. I'm not gonna do the heart option because I think she's just gonna argue like, I just want to know who my mommy is, and that's really not important right now. You'll figure that out in due time. So concede to his point, or that has like probably more options afterwards. Which one do I do? Which one? Which one? Doop-de-doop-a-doop-a-da. Like, I don't want to completely just, like, invalidate her wanting to know where she's from and who she is and all that stuff. So I think I'm going to go with this one. It's like, this is like a good middle ground.
If you're so smart, why do you know so little after a lifetime scratching around in the dirt? It's not my fault you're bad at what you do. I came to these ruins looking for Elizabeth Sobek, not because of the things she did centuries ago, but because people are trying to kill me right now, today. I've got bigger problems to deal with than your crap.
Congratulations. You just graduated from whining to throwing a temper tantrum. I'm sure Elizabeth would be proud. You need to get a grip on yourself and start thinking straight. Only then will you see just how big your problems really are.
What exactly are you talking about?
You've chased a personal riddle into a crowd of larger mysteries. The common thread is your connection to Elizabeth Sobek.
But what is that connection? She couldn't have been my mother if she lived centuries ago.
Yes.
I don't know the connection yet. The only way to find out is to keep going.
She looks exactly like you. She has your exact voice.
Thanks to you.
You are like a 90-something% match. You don't understand the concept of cloning, but...
But it didn't happen. The old one's civilization was destroyed, but life was saved.
Obviously. So, what did Elizabeth do? How did she stop the robots before all was lost?
What was Project Zero Dawn?
Exactly the question. Now, are you ready to go get the answer?
Of course I am.
Then why are you still standing here?
I have more questions.
Not so fast, Sylens. You've got some explaining to do.
Silence.
I've told you quite enough. If you still got questions, be quick about it and stop wasting my time.
You know what?
Is there any chance that Elizabeth Sobek could still be alive somehow?
It's highly unlikely, but not impossible. Some of the ancient data I've recovered includes mentions of life extension techniques. Pharmaceuticals, mostly, an ancient word for medicine. But some were still trying to perfect ways of freezing and unfreezing people.
Freezing and unfreezing people?
Cryogenics, they called it. But there were problems with it. Given Elizabeth's technological acumen, I can't definitively rule out that she found a way to make herself immortal. But this is speculation. Wasting time. Now, if that's enough talking, be on your way.
Oh no. I'm just getting started. You've been getting a free ride on my focus, risking nothing while I risk everything.
Good point.
All I have to do is take this thing off my head, and you'll be blind, deaf, and dumb. So quit complaining and answer my questions.
Very well. Proceed.
I mean, I could ask all the questions, but
who are you, Sylens? And what are your intentions?
You really need to make this personal?
Yes.
I'm a lone wanderer who left his tribe behind a long time ago. An explorer of forbidden places, a searcher of lost knowledge.
Yeah, that's not
exactly
descriptive, really.
Why do you know so much about the eclipse?
I happen to know a lot about a lot of things. If what you're really asking is whether I work for the Eclipse or anyone else, I don't. I am nothing if not independent.
Okay. Who's this?
So far as I can tell,
because they were just like,
the Eclipse are just following
she's
orders.
alive.
It's Hades who wants me dead. Who is he?
If we see some dude with flaming blue hair, I'm gonna slap someone.
That thing that spoke to me outside, that made that focus explode. That was Hades. It didn't seem like a person or a machine. More like a phantom. With a terrible voice.
Alive. Unacceptable.
All that's certain is that he wants you dead.
Because of my connection to Elizabeth.
For real, though.
Has to be.
Hades is using the Eclipse to resurrect ferrorobots.
But if Elizabeth found a way to stop them centuries ago, if she made special weapons, maybe Hades is worried I'll do the same thing.
In some of the ancient data I've recovered, there are hints of so-called super weapons being developed. Maybe to stop the robots, the civilization of the old ones had to destroy itself.
You've been using my focus to spy on me. How's that possible?
I mean, it's not the first time.
It's a signal, a voice that only other focuses can hear. I know how to string those voices together, how to make them talk to each other, to communicate, even over vast distances.
How do you learn to do that?
Years of study and experimentation. In principle, it's not so different from how you override machines. I override focuses.
And you can spy through other Eclipse's focuses too.
Usually. All I'll say is that overriding the connections is complicated.
And lastly,
You said you've known for some time that Faro war machines destroyed the civilization of the old ones.
The evidence pointed that way. But until now, I never knew the full scope of their danger. That they could process organic matter into fuel, or that the Horus class could manufacture more robots. Like a cauldron on legs.
But the robots we've seen so far, the Corruptors and Deathbringers, they don't do those things.
Not yet, anyway. So far, we haven't encountered any that are undamaged. At full power, who knows what they're capable of?
I think I understood that.
Elizabeth told Ted Faro she was headed for a place called U.S. Robot Command to tell people about Zero Dawn.
The place still exists, as a ruin. The Oseram call it the Grave Horde.
Grave Horde? Cheery name.
You'll find it in the eastern mountains, buried under the tangled coils of a metal devil, or a BOR-7 Horus, rather, as we're learning to call them. I'll contact you when you get there.
I can't wait.
Sounds delightful.
Someday we'll meet in person, and your manners had better be improved.
Oh hey, this door is open.
Well, getting down will be a lot faster than getting up here, at least. U.S. Robot Command next. To learn the secrets of Zero Dawn.
Can I fast travel from here? Probably not. I'm on floor 7! That's very interesting. Very interesting. All the way back over here. Alright. Can you fast travel here? Yes you can. There we go. Should be toasty now. I think you're back close to your own area. Well, hi!
Sorry to spoil your fun.
I like these arrows a lot. It doesn't feel like it's been an hour, but it also feels like I've gotten so much information that it should be longer. Well, 2 hours, but it feels like it should be longer considering how much information I've gathered. But I really haven't done more than like 1 or 2 quests going to the place, so I guess it makes sense. Over the river and through the wood to find my mom we go. I don't know. Okay.
The Grave Horde. In the shadow of a metal devil. Great.
Is that what that stuff is? Is like part of a machine? That's huge if it is. And kind of terrifying. Not gonna lie. Whoa, chill. That looks like a giant foot. Oh no, it's one of the corruptors. Gotcha. Oh, hi.
Bad day for one of us. That does it. Time to take a look around the room.
Cool.
They're inside too.
Ooh. Oh, poor dude. That was all a whole lot of noise. Oh, I already... Why did it play it twice? I don't know. That's weird.
Battle. Frozen in ice and time.
Okay, killed in action.
Say again, Lieutenant.
I got some. Titan is through the defenses. Still on approach. Ah, crap. A live one. And he's pissed.
We We've got no mobility in here. It'll punch right through us.
We hold the hatch at all costs, then push back out.
Are you getting this, Sylens? Sylens?
Still think it's weird that your name is Sylens. Giant tanks. That explains why we see tanks literally everywhere.
Looks like quite an enduring victory we put our foot in today. Contact in 30 seconds.
Hey, think that's enough time for Sobek to finish Zero Dawn?
If this is really it, I gotta say, it's been an honor to serve beside these tanks.
Here it comes.
Brace for contact!
Sylens, you getting this?
What is it?
All these soldiers. They died here.
People die all the time. I'll keep going and find something interesting.
Thanks for the mails, you. Time goes fast in active duty.
That's the same
4
thing I
months
just
with the Reagan
got.
recalls, fighting with these civilian enlistees, scrappy guys and gals. That's all coming together.
Edit.
Between us and the 6th MRB, we took down a horse. I hope you made the news, honey. Showed everyone we're turning this around. We just need to give Project Zero Dawn the time it needs.
Edited? That's interesting.
I know it's been days, honey. I'm so sorry. Deployments are getting real long. We have to put into work for everyone. Like a family business. I still see you in the eyes of the people out there. They were glad to see us. They still had hope. I'm still fighting for you.
They edited the messages that they were recording to send out to people to make it sound less depressing.
Ames, I don't even know if you're alive anymore. The mails I get from you, they say they're from you, but they don't sound...
That's because they're being edited.
Recycled. Phrases put together, and you don't say anything about the news I pass on. The containment zone.
Rejected. Yeah, she sent this and they didn't give it to the guy.
What happened in the Dallas bubble, Ames, that wasn't the robots. They won't even give me a straight answer when I demand to know if you're still alive.
That's
They
messed
just say
up.
if your messages keep coming, then you're still operational. It's not fair, Ames. It's not fair that you won't be with me when the lights go out. I love you.
That's so sad.
That's extremely sad.
What is this?
Earth.
It's a map.
A map of what?
Our world. The planet Earth, Aloy. It's not flat like you thought.
Why would I think that? During eclipses, the shadow cast on the moon is curved. So our world is a globe. And it looks like this, from a distance.
We'll discuss this another time. Back to the matter at hand.
The Faro robots were spreading across the world, eating everything up. Somehow, Elizabeth stopped them before it was too late. But how?
That's so just... Bleh. Okay. Tastes just like a waffle.
The eclipse. Tampering with the metal devil.
Okay, so yeah, the big wiry things that are in all of the mountains and stuff, all of that stuff, are giant.
Watch out!
Oh my gosh. It's literally what the one guy called practically walking cauldrons because they create other machines inside of it. And It does not. It tastes okay. But yeah, those like things that we saw in the mountains earlier in the game, the big wires that just look like they're coming out, and I thought they were wires. They're not wires. They're legs. They're appendages of giant things. Now I'm gonna have to actually fight this guy, and it's gonna be a harder fight. Yeah, I'm dumb. Oh, okay. Run, Aloy! Run like your life depends on it, 'cause it does! Okay, these guys real quick. Run! Yeah, this is doing bupkis. Literal bupkis. Okay. Look. It's fine. It's fine. Why do you hate me? Nope. Okay, I'm probably gonna have to use these. I'm not even using the armor-piercing ones anyways. Oh, you know what? You can shut off. Run! Gosh, we're not meandering, we're running. We're running as fast as your tiny legs can go. What is it doing now? Oh, okay. I don't even care. Just shoot at it. Just die. It'd be better for everyone if you just died. Thank you.
That did it.
Yeah, I was accidentally using these arrows instead of these ones. And then I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna use the fire ones, because it'll take fire damage, and it'll be maybe a little bit better. And it was. I do prefer those ones more than the fire ones, but fire allows it to take damage over time, I suppose, so there's pros and cons to both of them, I guess. Alright, before we do that, let's spelunk a little bit.
I'd have to leave something else behind.
That's fine. We don't have to do nothing. It's all good. Okay, there's nothing else. Activate it. How it still has power, I don't understand.
Thank you, Dr. Sobek. You can take a seat.
What? You're going to thank her after what she just said?
Dr. Sobek has made the situation very clear, General, and given us an option. We should all be thanking her.
No, it's just... I mean, my God.
Maybe take this discussion offline.
There's not going to be any discussion. You saw the numbers.
Now, Pharaoh, he'll foot the bill, but his money can't buy the time necessary to complete Zero Dawn. That can only be paid for in blood.
Oh, come on. If we upgrade our fleet, crack the code somehow...
Were you not listening? Robots can't do the fighting for you this time. When it comes to hacking, this rogue swarm is an apex predator. Anything automated you throw at it, they will hijack and take over.
But this... we'd be throwing civilians into a meat grinder. Commanders, the enemy we're facing self-replicates faster than we can kill it. And it eats biomass as fuel. Zero Dawn is all we've got.
So we put a railgun in the hand of every civilian strong enough to carry one, show them where the trigger is, and point them to the front? How the hell do we sell that?
By giving them something to fight for. Zero Dawn. The top-secret super-weapons program that will save us. So long as humanity holds off the swarm long enough for Dr. Sobek and her team to finish it. The file I'm sending contains the war plan for Operation Enduring Victory.
War plan? This is a war crime.
It may be ugly, but it's something. Consider the... Dr. Sobek, I've secured use of a decommissioned orbital launch base outside Bryce, Utah as the Zero Dawn staging area. Plenty of space there. When can you get started?
I've already mailed you a list of alpha and beta candidates. Most are foreign nationals or subjects of corporate holdings, so extracting them...
Leave that to me. You'll get your dream team. Can't I?
Then I'll be off.
Okay. So I can't tell if Zero Dawn... So basically, from this is my understanding of it, I could be wrong. Zero Dawn is like they're planning it or whatever, but in order to give them time to prep it, they're basically militarizing civilians that don't have military training so that they can fight the machines and keep them back for a longer period of time until Zero Dawn has time to function or whatever. That's my understanding of the situation. So, like, what are the odds that their entire plan was to just, send people off into space? And
Glad to be
there's, a whole, colony on the moon that's just living up there while all these people are down here chilling.
The base. That's the good news.
And the bad?
It's directly underneath the Citadel. The palace at Sunfall.
The capital of the Shadow Carja. Not exactly convenient.
The palace is crawling with Eclipse agents. Many in positions of authority, all of them wearing focuses. The moment they see you, Hades will too. He'll issue another kill order, and this time, the entire Shadow Carja military will be after you.
So, disable their focuses. You've done it before.
It's not that simple. Too many focuses in one place, each of them communicating with each other and back to Hades, a whole network of them.
Network? What's that?
Imagine a vast, invisible web stretched across the land from end to end, connecting focuses together, allowing them to communicate over vast distances instantaneously.
All right, so is there some way to cut the web down?
Crash the network. Audacious. Yes, there is a way. A weak point in the network.
Point the way.
I'll send the location data to your focus. Head there, and I'll be in touch when you're close with more directions.
More walking.
Zero Dawn, what sort of super weapon did Elizabeth make? She stopped the machine.
Or there's a laser on the moon
She knew
that they were intending on blowing the planet up while having a colony on the moon to save the people. So huge. That's enormous. And it's just chilling on top of a mountain, and his legs go down and around and all over the place. It's enormous, and I don't like it.
Now, how am I gonna get down from here? Oh, this should be quite the
You
ride.
say as you're writing down the... I'm sorry, there's things holding those wires up that you would get stuck on. It's not how that works. Alright.
I'd do that again, if it weren't so much work to get back up there.
Smooth. mess. It's gonna make me go through all of this, and then I'll have to save again, but whatever. We'll watch the cutscene.
How nice of you to finally drop by.
What, you're not gonna show up in person?
Our purpose this night is to crash the Focus network.
Yeah, tell me the part
I
I
wonder
don't
how
know.
far away he actually is from
How?
her.
For starters, you'll need to infiltrate the Eclipse's main base.
Wait, what?
That's right. Fortunately for you, I brought you round to the back way. It's right through that crevice.
How do you know?
Once you reach the base, you'll see the objective. A derelict tall neck that's been extensively modified. Climb the tall neck. Grafted into the top of its disc, you'll find a module of sorts. Destroy that, and the Focus network will crash.
So you were part of the Eclipse.
I've never been part of anything. I serve my own interests always.
I feel like the stuff on his chin is just a weird,
It is
a
the
weird
case
beard.
that I
Probably not,
assisted
though.
the Eclipse before I sensed the threat they might
Because
become.
it's the same as the thing on his
It
head,
was
so
a
I guess not.
mistake that I'm doing what I can to correct.
What sort of assistance did you give them?
Head through that crevice, Aloy. You have more important things to do than ask questions.
Yeah. You're right. How that goes. But thank you, everybody. Chess and Chaos and Pinball. And whoever else. If people popped in and out. I did not know that you popped in and out, but thank you regardless. I hope everybody has a good night and a good rest of the week or whatever. Have a good night, everybody. Goodbye.